Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at a beautiful brand new release from NARS. This is their cheek palette. I think they come out with at least two every year. One released in the spring, summer, and the one released during the holiday season. I did pick up the one they had released last year during the spring season, spring or summer. This is the Wanted II palette. They had come out with two palettes, and Wanted one and Wanted two. I have the Wanted two. So these are the ones. This is the palette that has all the rich, beautiful colors. Stunning, right? So I was so impressed with this palette, so I went out and got it. And I've been using this a lot. I have to say I've been using this a lot, all the time. So it has coral, as you can see, has coral, then like a muted berry, and then a very pastel pink, and then like a dark berry and a red, and then there's the champagne shade. NARS always adds the champagne color kind of topper slash, even sometimes it can be used as a highlighter. So that is like the Wanted II palette in a gist. Oh, I'm sorry for that crazy reflection. So, and then I was a very good girl and I decided not to buy the Hot Tourist palette that NARS came out with during the holiday season. It was very tempting, stunning looking, but I was like, it looked very similar to the Wanted. It just had the coral, the light pink, the dark pink, and the red, and two highlighters. So I don't know, I have lots of highlighters, so I did not want to spend a palette that had two subtle highlighters, which can be obviously built up and everything, but still I'm buying the palette for blushes and all the variety of blushes. So I was like, I mean, it was very tempting. There was a point when I considered, but then by the time I made my decision, or even I was trying to make the decision, the Hot Tourist palette just sold out and it's like nowhere to be seen. Obviously, holidays are over. So I just could not let this one pass up. So this is called the Exposed Cheek Palette, and this is the box that it came in. It has all this kind of very sheer watercolor kind of images on the box, and then at the back you can see it has like a representation of what colors you see inside, and it's pretty much it's pretty accurate. Initially I thought that these two colors are bronzers, but no, I was extremely happy that they are blushes. So this retails for $59, and this is not exclusive to any retailer, so you can find this at Sephora's website or maybe even on in store. I don't know, just check on Sephora's product page online. Then you can also find this on Ulta's website. I bought this off of Ulta's website and also on NARS.com, NARScosmetics.com. And yeah, $59, and the palette is made in Italy. And yeah, let's just compare both. The Wanted palette. This is a pure powder formula. This it's not like gelée or baked or anything. Now this is a completely different formula. What is this called? I keep forgetting. Exposed. Okay, the Wanted palette is a pure powder formula. This is the Exposed palette is, I don't know, like a gel. It's definitely a gel formula. It's like a baked gelée formula without any, like, obviously it looks so glossy, right? That's how it also looks on the skin. It is a powder that has a very extremely subtle shimmer, so much so that the product looks very glossy on the skin, but you don't really see the shimmers. But obviously if you like really share it out, you can see the shimmers. So $59, and you get a good size mirror, exactly the same size as the palette, and these are the colors. This definitely looks like a now I don't have much experience with bronzers. Only what I've seen in pictures online, but this definitely looked like a bronzer. And then this may be like a very like a bronzer for light skin, and this may be a bronzer for dark skin. But very happy that this both are blushes, sorry. And there's just one highlighter slash topper kind of shade, which is a champagne color. Let me just swatch that. But that is also named as blush. It is kind of like named as categorized as blush. The description, you know, in the product description, in the behind the box, the packaging, and online. I'm just removing the excess shimmer on my hand. Okay, let's swatch that champagne shade. As you can see, this is the champagne shade from the new palette, and this is the one from the old palette, the Wanted palette, and this is the Exposed palette. Is it called Exposed again? Wow. Yes, Exposed. Just my memory is just so unreliable. Wait a minute. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No. Why did I think I had lipstick on my teeth? I'm sorry. Anyways, so let's, do these have names? Yes, they do. This first one that I swatched, the champagne shade, is called Tell All. Now this shade can be used as topper for blushes, or you can also definitely use it as a highlighter. If you just apply dry one layer on your cheeks, it gives like a subtle finish obviously, but you can build it up really well to give an intense finish. I swear it goes from subtle, medium to intense metallic finish. And this is a lighter shade, as you can see, but it just does not give you a white cast at all. Even on my skin tone, there's like zero trace of any kind of a white cast. It's just, it feels like there's no product on your cheek, but when you turn, you get that finish. Depending on how many layers you have on your cheeks, it's either, you know, subtle metallic, medium metallic, or intense. Now the next shade is actually called Now or Never. So this is kind of, it looks almost like white. It doesn't really look very appealing. Now this is, builds up to be baby pink kind of a highlighter, sorry, blush. What am I saying? My mind is somewhere else. I'm so sorry. So this turns out to be a very baby pink kind of a blush on me. Now for that to appear, I would have to build it up, maybe 2 layers, 2 to 3 layers should do the trick, and it does show up on me as like a soft baby pink blush. So it looks like a very, very, very soft peach shade, but it does not look peach on me at all. The colors here are kind of deceptive, I will say that. Each color looks completely different on my skin. I don't know if you can see that it has kind of a glossy finish. This swatch, it's not like lip gloss glossy, but it looks really I don't know, it like coats the skin and makes your skin kind of look healthy, kind of glossy finish. And then next is Give It Away. So this is the one which looks like a terracotta shade, but on me, oh, I think you can see how that glossy look in my finger. But on my skin, this looks like a true peach blush. On my skin, it looks like a peach blush. It looks really pretty, like a true peach blush. Imagine, you would never think that this color would look like a true peach on my skin. I thought it's going to look very dark. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. So yeah, that is a true peach blush. And then there is an actually peach looking blush in here, which looks like a, well, it's a coral blush, obviously. So it looks like a pinky coral. You know how there are like tons of lipsticks, tons of pinky coral lipsticks? This exactly looks like one of those lipsticks. It's like a pink coral color. I don't know if you can see. This looks like a true peachy blush, while this looks like a very pinky coral color blush on my skin tone. And this one builds up well too. 2 layers, 2 to 3 layers. Now this blush looks peach with just one layer of the blush, just one layer on the skin. It just pops really beautifully. Now these two, maybe I'll have to build it up 2 to 3 layers. And then we have this one. These two look so similar. This one is like a true pink, as you can see, like a pink color. Do you see how glossy that is? So glossy looking, right? That's exactly how it looks on the skin too. It's like a moisturizer glossy. You know how a moisturizer kind of makes your skin like glossy, slightly glossy? I don't know if you can see, it catches the light. And that is that pink color. And the next is actually a red shade. I know this, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What's happening? Okay, this is a red blush. Much darker, and that is much darker than that, as you can see. So those are the shades, the blushes in the palette. Now the formula on this, like I said, it's a baked gelée formula, and the finish kind of looks glossy. Honestly, look at how glossy that those swatches are. So it's like a very glossy kind of a finish, and the all of the products can be used wet and dry. So I think it says that even in like in description in all the product page on any retailer's website, you'd see that this palette can be used wet and dry. I don't know where it says on the box. I'm not sure if it even says that, but I'm pretty sure I read it somewhere that these products can be used wet and dry, even the blushes and the highlighters. So all in all, I'm extremely happy with this palette. The color selection are different, definitely. I mean, sure, do you really need another palette when you have this palette? It kind of has all the colors, baby pink, coral, and then like a medium berry shade, and then a very dark berry, and then a red. You kind of don't need any more than this, but I do feel it's a little different. And of course, a powder product is much more you know, intense and not metallic. Those are all mattes. So the Wanted palette is definitely more intense and packs a punch, but you can obviously build this palette up as well. The colors in this palette, obviously, since it is a baked gelée formula, it is kind of, that is the reasoning behind, I think, probably with NARS going with the baked gelée formula, so that it can be used both as subtle, like a wash of color, and as a intense blush. Now on my cheeks, I have this and this mixed together. Obviously, I don't think it makes a big difference, but still, I'm just saying I mixed both the dark shades together. I like the longevity on the skin. I like the finish. Like I said, it gives like a glossy finish. I don't know if you can see it right there. Do you see how the shades, these two especially, catch the light? It's very, very pretty. And this is not all, it looks like almost like a balm, like how, you know, stick products like balm blushes or balm highlighters look on the skin, but these are like powder. It's I do love the formula. So all in all, it's a hit, absolutely. And I do like, oh wait, why don't I just swatch the Wanted II palette as well? That way. So that is the coral shade, the Wanted II palette, coral gold, and then this is the medium berry shade, medium berry, and that is a coral gold, and that is, let me swatch the baby pink, right there. Let's get rid of the swatch. Then let's just swatch the very intense. I use this shade to contour because it's very dark on me. It's just, look at that color. It's like so dark. I don't think it looks, it looks like a bruise on my skin tone, this shade. So I have to use it as very, very, very sparingly, or mix it with some other color. See, this is very berry, and this is red, and that is that mid-tone berry shade. And the champagne shade, let me just swatch that here, the topper. So yeah, I guess they are kind of, I don't feel there's a big similarity in color selection, because this berry and then these two are pink and red, and then this is like really deep, and then this is like more of like a chili red. So yeah, there is definitely difference, I feel. I mean, it's up to you if you really want it. So yeah, I guess that is it. Hope you guys found this video useful and enjoyed watching it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and also please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and thank you so much if you stayed till the end of this video. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.